Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Celtic Career Mode. Today I'm going to be doing it a little bit different. The format's going to be changed up a wee bit. Usually I do a live commentary of all the games. Today I'm going to just go down a different route and I'm going to do just a normal commentary. I'm not going to actually do it live. Just because I've got stuff to do and I can't be bothered putting... I don't even know. I'm going to change it up because, look, there's no any massive games. To be honest with you. I mean, if you look at the games we've got, we're going to try and pull through quite a bit of them. And we've got an old firm next month in February. But, I mean, today we've not got the most difficult of games. We've got Leeds again, who we saw at the start of the season. We'll play that game at Elland Road. It'll be a massive, massive game, obviously away from home. Tougher team in the league. So that'll be played. We'll be simming this match against Preston. We'll be simming this match against Derby. We've got Reading and Cardiff as well. We'll probably play the Cardiff game and the Leeds game, but not a lot to do now. It's just seeing out the season. We've upped it up to legendary. Things will be a bit more difficult, but if you look, I mean, we've only lost once. We're flying high, and without no doubt are we going to go up this season, so things are going very well at the minute. I can ask things to be better. So not a lot to do today. If there's anything to fill in before, during games, and I'll let you know. We've got a few scouting reports to get through. You see there's a lot of players now coming through. Now, somebody there with 91 potential. There's a lot of these coming through, but I'm going to actually let the scouts see them out. I think that's a wiser thing to do. I think the wisest thing to do is let the scouts get to know the players, get their definite potentials in what they can get to, and not just sign players who aren't actually going to fulfil a potential of 91 as they claim in the first report when they've actually got probably about 79. So we're going to let the scouts look at them a bit further, but things are going so well at the minute. If you look at here in the training as well, players are going up brilliantly. Dembele is almost 80 rated. Things are just going perfectly just now, and I cannot wait to get this team into the Premier League in the near future, into the next season. So happy days. Anyway, the first game of the episode will be simmed, so we'll get to that in it. Oh, that's quite cool. That's new. Player of the year. There's the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo. That's nice. Now this is funny. 14 million for Kieran Tierney. No, thank you. But talking about Kieran Tierney, talking about transfers for Kieran Tierney, it reminds me, and somebody brought it up in the comments, in the very first episode, we tried to go in and give him a new contract that would have quite the substantial release clause, and we couldn't do it. But now, I believe we can. So we're going to go into contract discussions with the man himself, the future captain right now. We're going to go into contract discussions. Here we go. And we are going to get this man tied down for life. We will put a release clause of 200 million quid on the boy if we need to. So here we go. 5-year contract. You're going to be staying here, young KT. There we go. Things are going well. Let's propose a release clause of 200 million quid. Let's see how that goes. Okay, no, 29 million. Let's counter it, and let's make it 70 million. Just accept it. Just accept it, Kieran. Okay, he's not. 29 million is not enough. Deny release clause, right? We'll just deny it. That's a lot better. There we go. That's fine. Let's just give him a new contract. He deserves it. I wanted a £200 million release clause, but if we can't get it, we can't get it. But KT will be staying here for the foreseeable future. Well, oh well, oh well. Another juicy offer for an international job. It's the home nation, Scotland, have offered me a nice wee job. Should we take it? Should we? If we can get them to the World Cup, we can kind of do a side-off, spin-off series kind of thing. I mean, it's a lot more tempting than Ireland for me, so do you know what? Except, ladies and gentlemen, we are now the Scotland manager. I was going to bop there, geez. We are now the Scotland manager. And we will have a closer look at that after this game, I suppose. But here we go. Talking about KT earlier, he is suspended for this game. So I'm assuming, I don't actually know who's going to come in. Calvin Miller has been thrown into the team. We're going to sim against Preston. And even with Miller playing, we should still be winning with ease. And we do win with ease. Simunovic, Sinclair and Dembele bagging the goals as we get a nice 3-1 win. Lovely jubbly. But now we are Scotland manager. A big job to take on. The hopes and dreams of a nation now lies on our shoulders. If I have a look, this is the team that is currently being picked for Scotland. What we are walking in with. A few things I can notice straight away that has to be changed. We've got Marshall on goals. Tierney over on the right with Robertson on the left. That's fine. Beran Martin. Suppose that's decent now. We've got Phillips, Kearney and Brown in the middle. Not too bad. Fraser out left. Armstrong and Griffiths as the two attacking players now. We will have a closer look of the actual selection of the squad later on. We're not going to bother too much about it just now. But this is the team they've got there. I mean, I'm looking at this and how's he here? How is he, McDonald? There's a couple of questionable decisions. Barry Mackay, not Ross McCormack, not the players I'd pick personally. So there will be a lot to look into, but there are players. This also helps us open up our scouting range for Celtic. If we look at players like Ryan Gold, we'll get a good idea if we would like to maybe bring them to Celtic in the future. So having this Scotland job will come into effect when being Celtic manager as well. But when we get to an international break, we'll have a closer look at the players we can select. Anyway, I think there's a little bit of a break now. Is it just a week or is it 2 weeks? Have we got an international break here? We shouldn't. I think we've got a game at the weekend. But let's get to the next game. Right then, so the first game we're going to play of the episode is going to be against Leeds. As I said, it's not a live commentary, but you'll get to see the game nonetheless. The team we are playing is there, and Cham is back from injury, so I've put him in the starting lineup to get him back. And I've also given Big Boyata a start, just to, because he's not had a lot of chances. So give him a go, and that's the team we're going to play against Leeds. Right then, so the first time in this series that I'm going to be doing a kind of normal commentary over this and not a live commentary. Let me know what you think of this kind of way of doing it in the comments if you prefer it like this. So the first chance of the game actually came for Leeds, and you see there Leeds came very, very close to opening the scoring so early on, and it was only about 6 minutes in we get a corner and bang, straight away Mr Dembele doing what he does best in this career mode. And after Leeds gave us a kind of nervous start right at the beginning of the game, we fired right back, and we fired back with fire, quite literally, and we got a goal. Moussa Dembele up there, brilliant near post corner, and it was always going to go in when you meet the header like that with Dembele. Tried to clear off the line, just wasn't going to happen, and we get a very quick 1-0 lead. We then unleash Dembele a little bit here, has to pull back, gives it to Sinclair, and Sinclair has a glorious chance here, shoots trying to get it far across the keeper, but the keeper does make a good save, and once again Dembele sees Sinclair open on that left wing. Sinclair moving forward into the box, he slips it in for Scott Brown, and Brown bangs it in the back of the net, sliding away there, as cool as you like. I mean, Sinclair has really been important this season, and he does really well at finding that space on the left hand side to create stuff and get himself some assists, and he done it there again. Dembele and Sinclair linking up for the second time in the game, and there you go, Scott Brown, beautiful finish. Well, not even beautiful, just very powerful. Keeper's never going to save it at that speed from that distance. So there you go, into the top corner of the net, Scott Brown getting his third of this season. We then started to go forward again here. Armstrong with a cheeky back heel to Dembele, who finds and Cham who shoots, and his curved shot just goes wide of the mark. Leeds then at the end of the half got themselves back into the game, as you'll see here as Liam Bridcut put it in the back of the net. Very poor defending from us, as you'll see again in the highlight. Extremely poor defending, and that is what we're going to have to work on the most when we get up to the Premier League. But Liam Bridcut was never going to miss. The goal was wide open. Craig Gordon was nowhere to be seen, and it was easy as you like for them, as you'll see here. Look at this, Liam Bridcut gives it to the player on the wing, back to Bridcut, and that full goal is empty for him to shoot into. Second half, Patrick Roberts does incredibly well to win the ball, then he slips it in for Dembele, who somehow misses that chance. A fantastic save from the keeper nonetheless, but he should be doing better to finish that. We then have a corner cleared away, and it comes far out to Kieran Tierney, having to start deep from the back here. But then Cham gives it to Brown. Brown, lovely pass movement here, and Armstrong off the bar and into the back of the net. It hit the bar, went off the line, bounced off the bar again, but it was a goal. And some beautiful passing football right back from the halfway line where Kieran Tierney was the starter, and it's just beautiful quick passing movement, and people getting into good space, and Armstrong finishes it beautifully for us as well, and that puts us up 3-1. The game is beyond doubt at this point in Elland Road, and really, even though it's on Legendary, we are still cruising through the Championship. There's a celebration from me and the rest of the bench as full time beckoned, and we got ourselves another win against Leeds and another win in the Championship. Remember I said we'd play the Cardiff game? Well, we have just been drawn our next round of the FA Cup, and as much of a nice run that we could have wished for, we have been given our very first Premier League team of the career mode, our very first big team to play in the career mode, and in the fourth round of the FA Cup we will be heading to the Emirates, so that is the next game we are going to be playing. We're on Legendary. Their team is better than ours, so it's going to take a lot of belief, a lot of ambition to get past Arsenal here, and we're going to have to play our strongest team. I'm not going to go with... Oh, wait, big news there. Hold the bus. The big news coming out, actually. Hold the bus. You might have seen it. There we go. Tom Rogic has requested to leave the club. This has been a big episode. First off, we get Kieran Tierney's new contract tied down. Then we get the Scotland job. Then we draw Arsenal in the cup. And now Tom Rogic has asked to leave the club. Massive episode. And will we grant it? That is the question. Will we let Tom Rogic leave? I mean, I suppose the right thing to do is let him leave. So, do you know what? We're going to go and put him on the transfer list. And we'll see what the offers are like. But we have got Arsenal up next. Massive game. It's going to be difficult. I mean, how much is Rogic even worth at the minute? There we go. 75 rated. It doesn't tell me how much it's worth, does it? Does it? Financial? I don't know. Where does it say? There we go. 7 million quid. I'd happily bring in that much for him. So, aye. Massive stuff happening this episode. We need to send out our strongest team. Let's not beat around the bush. That is the team we need to send out today against Arsenal. They're going to have a very strong team out there. This is going to be massive. First time we've faced a big team, so let's test how our team's getting on. Second game of the episode then, in a game I didn't actually expect, heading over to the Emirates to take on Arsenal. The first time in the career mode we take on a team of this quality, and it is massive. It gives us an indication of how ready we are for the Premier League. You look at the starting 11, they're fielding here: Ospina, Bellerin, Koscielny, Chambers, Mustafi, Baines, Xhaka, El Neni, Walcott, Welbeck and Sanchez. They didn't start Lacazette, didn't start Ramsey and such, but that is still a very, very strong team. And also with the 5 at the back formation, an incredibly difficult team to break down no matter what attackers you've got going forward, especially for us. Sinclair and Dembele have their work cut out for them, and straight away Arsenal laying down how good they actually are by having a great chance. Craig Gordon making a superb save to put it wide 2 minutes into the game as well, so they had a great chance. Danny Welbeck then takes the piss out of our defenders, and some nice passing movement from Arsenal here, leaving El Neni open stupidly enough, and 25 minutes into the game Arsenal dominating up to that point. And there you go, up in the lead 1-0. It was as simple as you like. Another case of poor defending. Danny Welbeck just took the absolute piss. And Arsenal did take the lead, got the first goal of the game, and went up 1-0. A goal that I don't really want to rewatch. We then go forward here, and Sinclair does well to beat the defenders. Had a great chance, but the shot is so poor, and Ospina has no problem gathering it. And that was really annoying. Arsenal move forward here, as you'll see. Welbeck finds Sanchez, and Gordon is horrible at goalkeeping that there. So far off his line, it just dips in beyond Gordon. Not many highlights to bring from this game. The game was really me having the ball but doing nothing with it. I had the majority of possession, but I just couldn't break Arsenal down. That was the story of this game. We started getting more chances towards the end. Roberts found a good ball for Dembele. Dembele got past, but a fantastic save from Ospina. I felt like we were getting our way back into the game a bit. We were making a lot of chances at this point. Armstrong had a beautiful chance, and somehow Ospina made that save there. As you've seen, we were fighting our way back into the game. We had a corner, swung it in, it somehow brought it down, but we just can't get the shot on goal. McGregor's shot blocked by the Arsenal defender. We then have another chance here. Dembele, as you see, a shot just going wide. We were getting chance after chance after chance. We finally did unleash Dembele through one-on-one against Ospina. Will he score this time? He does score, not doing the same as what he done against Leeds. We're back into the game with a couple minutes to go. Could we get an equaliser? That was the question. To get back in the game, no, we couldn't, because that was at full time. 2-1. Well beaten. But do you know what? The performance was not bad, and it leaves me with a lot of confidence and not much to worry about. Sadly out the FA Cup, but not bad at all. I feel incredibly hard done by, not going to lie. I think we were really unlucky there against Arsenal. Thought we were the better team, had a lot more chances, and we just never took them. So we're at the Cup, sadly. We went out to a big team, but next year, when we're in the Premier League, I'm feeling good. I mean, for playing online, if we were playing in world class there, we would have won. So, do you know what? Stepped up. It went okay, so I'm feeling confident for the Premier League. Not feeling too bad about it. There we go. Tom Rogic, 7 million quid. I suppose this is it. He's going to be off. He's asked to leave, and it looks as though he will be heading to a Premier League team in Newcastle. So it's a shame Tom Rogic is going. That means we will need to kind of invest now in a replacement player. So because of that, I'm going to leave off the episode here. We need to think about the money we've got. We're only going to have about... And oh my god, Marco Reus has went to Monaco. We're not going to have a lot of money, of course. We're going to have about £8 million for a cam. So, your job, ladies and gentlemen, for me, is who should we sign as a replacement attacking midfielder for Rogic leaving the club. It can be first team or backup. Try and aim around the 75 to 79 rated mark. We dropped points there, and Rogic actually came on and got the equaliser just before he leaves. Crazy stuff there. I mean, this is his last game for us. He's came on and rescued us a point against Derby. But leave your suggestions in the comments below. We'll leave on this wee cliffhanger, I suppose. But Tom Rogic, I mean, has he left? I mean, he should have left. He's not left yet, but he will be on deadline day. So, it's deadline day in the next episode. Let me know who you think we should sign, and I'll see you all later.